about a little bit about Facebook and talk a little bit about making the right types of links for Facebook that sometimes people forget about and sometimes people don't know what they're doing with that. So welcome to Create, Connect, Repeat. If you don't know, my name is Nick Finzer. Today we're also streaming on Instagram. At the same time, we're streaming live on YouTube, hopefully to get some questions about what we're talking about here at Outside in Music at Create, Connect, Repeat. So today's episode is going to be about Facebook and Facebook links and some of the ways that people make mistakes with their Facebook links and how you can quickly kind of rectify that. Because if you've never noticed before, and I've made posts about this before on the Outside in Music channel, that Facebook doesn't want to share your links with your people. They want to keep people on Facebook within that environment. They don't necessarily want to send people out of the environment to YouTube even, or to any other website that's not Facebook. So a couple of ways to get around that are, people have talked about, putting the link in the comments, but sometimes if you even include just the normal link, it's going to auto-populate some of the stuff that comes with that website. So like maybe a picture from a blog post or maybe a preview of the video. So what I want to do is talk about a couple of ways to try and get around it, because I've found that with my organic reach, it's much lower when I'm posting links, but we often, like, our people are there on Instagram, on Instagram, they're on Facebook, and we want to share something that we're working on with them. So right now, like I said, we're streaming on Instagram as well, so if you have a question, go over to my personal Nick Finzer Instagram and get a question. We'll add it into this episode here about Facebook links and kind of best practices there. So I'm going to flip around this camera so that you can see, you'll be able to see, you can see the Instagram stream is there, but I want to show you guys on Facebook here what we should do when we want to share a link. So I like to use bit.ly, bit.ly for that, and so you can find anything. Like if I just want to go even to my personal website and I want to share it on the Outside in Music page, I'd go here, quickly copy and paste it into bit.ly, and so we can get a different link. So, because if you normally would do this, what you see, like if I paste it right in here to the thing, you can see that it auto-populates on Facebook with all of this stuff. Instagram, if you guys are wondering what's happening, we're streaming this on YouTube on the Outside in Music channel. So you can see this video later if you want to see what is on the screen right now, but we're getting questions over here on YouTube. So you can see all this auto-populates, and I don't want this logo to show up here if it's a link to my website. I want it to be something more interesting. So what you can do is you can either upload another picture there, or you can just delete this altogether and it'll still go to your website. But the better thing to do, at least in my opinion, at least what I've found, is that we would go and find something to write interesting in this post, like, hey guys, check out my new website. And then I would use an actual photo, like maybe here's a little hint, so you can use like a little bit of a cheat here. Shift Command 4 on a Mac, and you get, Shift Command 4 on the Mac, you get the screenshot, right? So you do a little screenshot, bam, takes a picture, although it just switched for me. But just for the sake of this example, we would just upload a quick screenshot. If you just joined us on Instagram, we're on YouTube live right now, talking about Facebook links for Outside in Music. If you guys have questions, feel free to leave them here in the comments section. They could be about this topic, which is Facebook links and the best practices there, or maybe about whatever you guys are wondering about, whatever you guys are working on. But so I take my screenshot and I would open it up here on Outside in Music on the page, and then I would click share. I'm going to delete this in a second, but if you see it, so there's a picture, and then what I would do is I would just kind of paste this link here and post it. And that way the link would just be in the comments, and it would not necessarily have to be this giant annoying thing that pops up on Instagram. Sorry, I keep saying Instagram because I'm looking at Instagram, but that pops up on Facebook that is auto-populated. So this is kind of the first level. I'm going to delete this because I don't want this to be here. So that's the first thing you want to do is use a link shortener. And so that could be bit.ly. Google has one as well. But that's a little bit, tries to hide the link from Facebook because Facebook doesn't want to send you off of Facebook, right? So the other thing you can do if you want to share a video, like here's a great video. I'm tagged in this video. It was from Stephen Feifke's Big Bang Gig the other night. And what you can do is kind of a multi-step thing here, but is the best way to share something onto your page, whether it's a professional page or your personal page, that has it show up to more people. Because if you use on here the share button, and you can share now or share as a message, whatever the normal things are. When you share it, it doesn't show up to that many people. But if you go ahead and do this little hack here, so if you're on Instagram wondering what we're doing, you can check the Outside In Music YouTube channel, which will have this stream on it in perpetuity. But so we're going to click the three dots here, and then you're going to go to embed. Now it's like you're thinking, I don't want to embed anything. But then what you want to do is click this button, this advanced settings button. And that's going to open up a new window that you probably haven't seen before, and it has the URL of the video there. And what you can do is you can just copy the link of that video, and then I'm going to go to my personal page here. Not even. I'm going to go to back into the Outside In Music page so you can see how it works on a professional page. And just like before, you just paste in the link, right? And then the video pops up. Now, some people can do this, but you don't want all that stuff, so maybe you actually don't want all the text of the link because it's not very good looking. So I would just delete it and it stays. And I would say something about the video instead. And it's going to actually show up to people. It's going to count the views that Stephen already has. It's going to accumulate for Stephen on the original post. And it's not going to be a shared post. It'll be like it'll come up as a regular post instead of a shared post. So that could be something useful for you. And then you can put your own caption. So delete out the link out of there so Facebook doesn't see that it's a link and hide it, and just write your own caption here and just say, yay, Stephen Feifke is awesome in this text post. And then you can just post it. I'm not going to post it right now. But those are the two things I see on Instagram, and most people on Instagram's over here. Again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them. This video is going to be on YouTube. This is the Create, Connect, Repeat, which is a weekly show that I do on YouTube for Outside In Music, which is my record label and media company. And so this video, we're just talking a little bit about Facebook links. So if you want to post the links, make sure you post them, let the content load, and delete it. Delete the link because nobody wants to see that. You can do that when you're also posting in groups. If you want to post in groups about the topic that you are interested in. Maybe for me, I sometimes post things in like trombone related Facebook groups, and I'll just do what I just did and find the link to the page, to the actual post. When you click the three dots and then you click embed and then you click advanced, and then it gets you to the actual URL of the video. So use that, paste it in, let it populate, delete it, and then put in your post that you want to say. So if it's a post of a video of me playing something, I would paste in the link, highlight it, delete it, and talk about, hey, this is a cool new video about whatever thing it is, playing through some standard or whatever. And then I would delete it and then post that so that it comes up with the custom text and then the auto-populated video from the URL. All right, so if you guys on Instagram have any questions, what's up, Lucas? I see you there. Hello. This video is going to be on the Outside In Music YouTube channel, a little experiment here for our weekly show. Every Friday, Create, Connect, Repeat comes out. If you have ideas for things that you guys want to hear about on the show, there's about 50 episodes that are there on the channel if you want to check those out. And we'll be back here next week with another episode. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching later. And leave us a comment with a question or a topic that you guys are wondering about in the music industry, jazz industry, social media landscape of 2018. All right, guys. See you later.